Graphs representing data from the selected function are displayed in the graphical display located on the right of the Mach-1 analysis main window. Use the y-axis and x-axis drop-down lists above the graphical display to specify the y and x-axes for the graph. Axis minimum and maximum values can be modified by clicking the numbers and editing their text. Use the graph palette located at the bottom right of the graphical display to move cursors, zoom, or pan the display. Click the cursor movement tool to drag the cursors over the display. Click the magnifying button to zoom in and out of the display. The zoom button has 6 options. From top left to bottom left, these options are: zoom to rectangle. With this option, click a point on the display you want to be the corner of the zoom area and drag the tool until the rectangle covers the zoom area. X zoom. Use this option to zoom in on an area of the graph along the x-axis. Y zoom. Use this option to zoom in on an area of the graph along the y-axis. Zoom in about a point. With this option, click a point you want to zoom in on. Press and hold the Shift key to switch between zoom in about a point and zoom out about a point. Zoom out about a point. With this option, click a point you want to zoom out from. Press and hold the Shift key to switch between zoom in about a point and zoom out about a point. Zoom to fit. Use this option to auto-scale all X and Y scales on the graph or chart. Click the hand icon to move the plot around within the display. To perform this operation, right-click anywhere in the graphical display and then select Export Image. This option allows the user to export the image in bitmap or .bmp or an enhanced metafile.emf format. The image can be saved by clicking the button Export to File. When prompted, select a location and a name for the image file you wish to create. The image can also be copied by clicking the button Copy to Clipboard. To perform this operation, right-click anywhere in the graphical display and select Export Data. This feature is used to export the results of a function contained in a Mach-1 file in a format that can be read by most spreadsheet programs such as Microsoft Excel. You can specify your own data header for the X and Y axes. All the values are multiplied by the value entered in the scaling factor field. This option is useful to change the units of the data. For example, the position data in millimeters can be changed into meters by entering 0.001 in the scaling factor field. You can add an offset to all the values by entering a value in the offset field. If you wish to zero the value, check the zero box. If you wish to reduce the size of your dataset to minimize use of disk space or to be able to import the data into a spreadsheet editor having a limited number of rows, you can use this filter. Keeping the first row of data, the algorithm will remove every row until it finds one where either the variation of the x-axis value or the variation of the y-axis value is higher than the maximum variation specified for the x-axis or the y-axis respectively. It will then keep this row and repeat the procedure until the end of the data file. When you select Export to File, you will be asked to choose a file name. This new file is not a Mach-1 file and cannot be opened by the Mach-1 analysis. It is an ASCII file that contains the data separated by tabs. When you select Copy to Clipboard, the data will be copied to the clipboard and can be pasted into other software.